substitute for Chelsy. Used Meghan went mad completely, realizing Harry counts her as a replacement. Okay, so Meghan is probably the biggest disgrace to ever enter the royal family from the outside. Andrew doesn't count because he was born into the firm. It should be noted that she is also notorious for hooking up with rich men. Her last boyfriend before she dated Harry was a chef. Also, she allegedly wanted a man who was a catch and British. Harry fell for her ploy because he was desperate to find someone to share his life with. He was in his mid-30s and he was willing to take anyone who wasn't going to turn down his proposal. If reports are right, and we're not saying they are, Harry proposed to both Chelsy, Davy and Cressida Bonas, but they allegedly turned him down because didn't want the lifestyle of being trapped in the royal fishbowl. Whether he did get down on bended knee for both of them is unclear. It's just a rumor that has been going on for a while. Meghan was too bold, too outspoken, too difficult, too American, too multicultural, the critics said. She should not have alienated the news media by refusing to join in their celebrity games. She should not have spent so much money renovating the house the royal family was kind enough to bestow upon her and her husband. Their marriage, in 2018, seemed both modern and traditional, a meeting of past and present, America and Britain, Anglican and Episcopalian. But after a honeymoon with the couple, the tabloids took a new approach of relentless criticism, of Meghan's outfits, of her outspokenness, of her habit of jetting to America for such occasions as a star-studded baby shower, of her supposed desire to enjoy the trappings and riches of royalty without agreeing to take on the attendant responsibilities. In particular, she has been held up as inferior to the Duchess of Cambridge, formerly known as Kate Middleton, who fulfills the fantasy of an anodyne royal who is practically perfect by virtue of dutifully and enthusiastically always showing up where she needs to be. If there's one thing the tabloids hate more than an ungrateful royal bride, it's an ungrateful royal bride who doesn't even want to live in Britain. Meghan wanted power. She thought that once she was engaged to Harry, everyone would worship her and allow her to be queen of the people. Sorry, Meggie, but you are not that to anyone. You mooch off your husband and his family so you can fuel your expensive tastes. Later, you discard your clothing once you've worn them. That is a waste. Meghan was the one posting to the Sussex Royal Instagram account. This is likely for the obvious reason that American grammar rules were often used. If it was run by their office, it would have included British grammar and spelling. There is also the case of the way the captions were written, which all sounded suspiciously like the Duchess. What does this information tell us? The biography shows Meghan to be shallow, money-hungry, an addict to fame, as documented by Lady Colin Campbell, and someone who wants to be seen as a positive influence when she's nothing but a diva. We're not trying to stir up trouble for anyone. That is not what this post is about. The ever-changing personality of Prince Harry. Now, we've said our piece about Meghan, so it's time to move on to Prince Harry. Our sweet dear HS, we're using his wife's nickname for him. Once upon a time, he was such an awesome dude. The public loved and adored him. His family hung off his every word. However, things have changed since he got together with his American bride. As his relationship with Meghan progressed, Harry went from this. Does this look like a man who is happy in his life? Whatever happened to the happy-go-lucky Harry who loved making jokes? He is now a shell of who he used to be. Being Meghan's lapdog and all the abuse she has copped has morphed him into a bitter man who lashes out at everyone who dares voice their opinion about his beloved wife. This is exactly what Meghan wanted. She needed a man who wouldn't tell her no. She has been pampered all her life, and while she probably did struggle to get into acting because of her biracial ethnicity, that doesn't mean she didn't garner some success. Meghan ended up becoming a main cast member on Suits, but she wasn't the star. That role went to Patrick J. Adams, who played Mike, her character's love interest. When Meghan started dating Harry, she thought she had hit the jackpot.